Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the top tricks on Motorola Signature. Okay, let's begin with the settings and the gestures. Let's scroll down, find gestures, and in here, when it comes to Motorola, we have a few cool shortcuts, few cool gestures that we can add. Let's begin with the sidebar maybe, because thanks to that we have a quick access into the most necessary apps. Also, thanks to the sidebar, we can open those apps in the floating windows, and also we can quickly enter the split screen mode. In here, if you click on Learn, you'll have a full tutorial how to use those gestures. You also have the settings, and you can edit the sidebar itself. In here, we have all current apps that are in the sidebar. Of course, if you click on one of those apps from the list on the right, you'll be able to add it. For example, we can do it with the TikTok. And we also have the tools that we can add, and also the contacts. It's up to you how you'll adjust it. Now we have this small icon right in here on the edge of the phone. Now simply slide to open up the sidebar. As you can see, we have all of our apps. And now when I'll tap on something, for example, let it be the calculator, the app opens in the floating window, as you can see. It is pretty cool because thanks to that, we can do multiple things on our phone. We can easily multitask, so we can count something, and while we are counting, we can quickly do something. We can respond to a message, we can start surfing the internet. It's up to you, it's all about your creativity. But the floating windows are really useful feature. We can adjust their size when we grab its edge. If you go too much, now when I will raise my finger, the app will open in the full screen. And if you grab the small bar right in here, you can position the floating window anywhere that you want on the screen. To close it up, you can click on that and click on close, or you can slide to the downside and select the trash icon, release, and the floating window has been closed. When it comes to the split screen, we need to select one app, hold it, place it on the top or on the bottom, and now select the second app that you want to open. For example, I'll open up the Chrome, and as you take a look, now we have two apps opened at the same time. You can see that the Chrome fully works. I can scroll and surf the internet, and I can count at the same time. If you double click this small bar between the apps, you'll be able to switch the side, and you can even adjust the size of those apps. For example, now we have the calculator that it's really small, and we have the big Chrome. But remember that if you go too much, one of the apps will be closed and the second will open in the full screen. So you need to be aware of that. But when it comes to the sidebar itself, in my personal opinion, it's a really cool app. Not the app, but cool feature. Pretty useful. In here we can place all of our necessary apps, the apps that we want to use, for example, in the split view. So I highly recommend to try this sidebar if you have this Motorola phone. Now let's get back into the settings and the gestures. Let's go into swipe to split. That's another way to enter the split screen. We can click on try it out, and now we need to perform that move. So we need to slide on both sides, and now we would be able to select the second app to open the split view. Let me do it. Don't do it in tutorial. Let's open up one app first. For example, again, the calculator. I will slide left and right, and now I can select the second app that I want to use in the split view. For example, the settings, as you can see, and everything fully works. Okay, back into the settings, gestures. Now the 3-finger screenshot, that's another really cool thing. I'm a huge fan of it. The most common way of taking a screenshot is by clicking the power key and volume down. It also works, as you can see, but the 3-finger screenshot is really comfy to use. We don't need to tap those both buttons. We just need to place our 3 fingers on the screen, and now the screenshot gets taken. Everything fully works. Also pretty cool feature, worth checking. Now we have the kinetic gestures. That's also the thing that I like. We have the quick launch, quick capture, fast flashlight, lift to unlock. And when it comes to the quick launch, it works in that way that when we tap the backside of the phone, we'll be able to launch some apps. But first, let's open up the settings. We have three tap strengths. We have general, moderate, and hard. So for now, I will select the moderate tap, and in here I can select what will launch when I will tap with moderate strength. Currently it's the Moto AI. Let's select maybe to take a screenshot. And now let's grab our phone, and we need to tap somewhere in this area to take a screenshot with moderate power. So don't tap too hard, but also not so gentle. So like medium strength. Sometimes you need to find like a perfect spot before it will work. Wait, quick launch. I have selected the moderate tap, and it should work. Sometimes it's hard to find the perfect spot and tap with proper strength. Come on. Okay, maybe let's try with a different strength. Maybe the general tap. Take screenshot. It's really annoying. I need to make sure that it works just to present you. Oh, come on. I don't know who designed it, but it's really annoying. Oh wait, maybe let me turn off the screen and then repeat, because that might be the problem. Alright, actually, well, I'm going to skip it because it's really annoying. I'm getting pissed off that it doesn't want to work. If you want to try it, go ahead, but in my case I'm not going to waste time on it, because sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It's like, I don't know, in my personal opinion, it's really created in a not in the proper way, and it gets me annoyed. So I'm about to skip it. You can try it on your own. Let me like go one last time. In here we would be able to see, and it should be recognized somewhere in here if I would tap. Okay, no, fine. Maybe I'll have to restart the phone to start using that feature, I don't know. But let's go with other things. The quick capture, that is also a pretty useful thing. We can quickly launch the camera when we wrist twice our phone. So let's do it. And as you take a look, it works. So it's designed in a proper way, and it works almost every time I wrist. The camera app launches. Let's do it again. Camera app launches, so it's working okay. And now when we are in the photo mode already, when the camera app is opened, when I will twist once again, I will switch the camera, as you can see. Okay, next thing is the fast flashlight. That's the most known feature when it comes to the Motorola phones. It was always his I mean, everybody knew that Motorola had that cool gesture. Now we need to perform a chopping move to launch our flashlight. So I'm holding my phone just like that, and as you take a look, the flashlight turns on. When I will repeat, it turns off. Really easy, but really useful. Because, you know, let's say it's a rainy day and we need to turn our flashlight on. But, you know, sometimes when the screen is wet, it's really hard to open up the bar and find the flashlight. It doesn't want to turn on sometimes. But when we have this gesture turned on, we just need to perform a chopping move. Boom, we don't need to click anything. And the flashlight is on. So it's also really useful feature. We have things such as lift to unlock, pick up to silence, and flip for DND. But I'll leave it to you to find out how to use those features. Basically, for example, I'll show you the flip for DND. When it's enabled, to turn on the do not disturb mode, all we need to do is to place our phone just like that. Place it flat on the surface, and now the DND mode has been enabled, and we won't receive any notifications. I mean, we will, but there will be no sound of those notifications, so we won't get distracted or anything like that. Okay, and when it comes to other cool features, I want to show you, I think the best feature that we have, and it's the Smart Connect. It should be under Moto, and we have the Smart Connect in here. Basically, this mode allows us to connect with our computer, and we'll be able to do some cool things. First, click the plus icon and select the device type. I'm about to select to scan the QR code, and now I will launch my computer and I'll show you the further steps. Okay, first we need to download the Smart Connect on our computer also. To do it, you can open the Microsoft Store, in here type Smart Connect and download this app. Then you need to open it up, click on Get Started, and we need to scan the QR code to sign in. So on our computer, select, click that plus icon, click on Pair with QR code, and now using our phone, we need to scan this code. Okay, as you can see. Oh, first I need to unpair with my previous device. So I'll scan again. Okay, it's connected. Click on Get Started. I don't want to take a tour or anything. In here we have our phone, simply click on that. And we have few cool things. If you want, you can sync your wallpaper with your computer, but I'm not going to do it now. You can also quickly send files. I'll show you how to do it. Click on Send, click on Select Files, and you'll be able to simply send some files into your phone. Using your computer, you can do it manually. It's pretty cool thing. You can, for example, send some music, some videos, etc., etc. And we have other things right in here. We have the messages. We can open up the messages on our PC. But when it comes to me, I don't have any messages on my phone, so that's why it doesn't appear right in here. But if you have, you will see all of your messages in that window. We have the screen share. That's also a pretty cool thing. Let's click on Continue. And we can mirror our phone or select the virtual phone, show your phone's display as it appears in hand, or show an additional phone screen on your PC. I'll select the mirror phone, click on Start Screen Share, click on Accept on your phone, and in here another window appeared, but I need to know how to release it because it's stacked on my edge. Okay, here it is. So now when I will go back, as you can see, I can remotely control my phone using my computer. So now I'm not touching anything. As you can see, I'm only using the scroll on my mouse, and as you can see, I'm scrolling. Pretty cool thing. You can also see that I have the mouse on the screen of my phone, and now I can remotely launch the calculator, for example. I can start counting. Everything is being registered properly. Also, the keyboard works. I'll show you that. I'll click on in here, Ask or Search. Now I'll click on Continue, and now in here I have my keyboard, and I'll show you that everything fully works, is being registered. So that's how you can, for example, type messages on your phone. You can use your WhatsApp, your Facebook, your Google Chrome, anything that you want basically, and everything is being fully registered and it's properly working. Also, I will tell you that I've been testing it before, and I was even playing Subway Surfers using the computer. I wasn't using the keypads or anything like that. I was only playing with my mouse because, you know, if you didn't play Subway Surfers, I'll explain it to you that you need to run next to the trains and, you know, jump, then roll, and it's impossible to play, I think, so using the keyboard. But I was simply using my mouse, and I was clicking on the screen using the left button. Also, I will tell you that scrolling works, I mean moving left or right. I just need to hold the left mouse button and then slide. Really easy. If I'll double tap, I can lock the screen. I can even draw the pattern. I should take a look. When I'll double tap quickly, my bad, not double tap, but when I will hold the left mouse icon, I can change some themes. Everything fully works, just like I'm saying. It's one of my favorite features. I mean, the whole app is my favorite feature when it comes to that. Okay, for now, we'll close it up. That's the screen share. Of course, you can check the virtual phone, just for you. We also have the webcam. You can click on start, but on my PC I don't have a webcam, so it won't work. We have also the mobile desktop or the cross control. I'll show you that. Click on next, click on start, and in here we have our main monitors, and we have our phone. We can now stick it to the edge of our phone. Click on accept, and now, for example, I can place it right in here above, or actually down below, but I want it on the right side because this monitor, the screen, is my main one, this is my second, and I would like the Motorola to be my third on the right side. And now look at that. We can link the keyboard and mouse also when it comes to the display options, and we can also show the position bar if you're interested. And now, as you take a look, the Motorola is on the right side. Now I will even I'll turn off the camera just to show you how it works. So you can see that the Motorola should be on the right side. Actually, my bad. I have to turn on the camera just to show you how it works. So now I will go all the way to the right side with my mouse. And as you take a look, it appeared on my phone. And I can still do some other things. It's like our third monitor. Maybe not the third monitor, but another extra device that we can use using our mouse. So now basically we are controlling our phone remotely using our computer. I can even show you that I can launch the camera app. Everything fully works. I can switch the camera, take some selfies, and everything fully works. So, just like I was saying, this is my favorite feature, and I highly recommend to try it on your own. If you want to disconnect, go back into your computer, click on stop, and to sign out, simply close the app, click on OK, and now we can open up notification bar, click on disconnect, and now we can use our phone in normal way. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.